Oh, 2 tenths up! Man! 3 tenths up! 3 tenths up, guys! 3 tenths up! No! No!
The 1988 season laid the foundation for Ayrton Senna's fame and reputation. With a car and a team that dominated the series like no other, he won his first World Championship with McLaren Honda. The British team won 15 of the season's 16 races, with Senna winning 8 and his teammate Prost 7. But 1988 was also the year in which the Brazilian manifested his reputation as the king of qualifying. He took no fewer than 13 pole positions. One of these fabulous laps was achieved by Senna at the San Marino Grand Prix in Imola, where he clocked a 1:27.148. With this time, he distanced his teammate Prost by 0.8 of a second. Third-placed Piquet was already more than 3.3 seconds behind. In MS2, we have both the historic track and the miraculous car, the McLaren MP4. So the question should be clear. Can I beat Senna's pole time? I started this pole lap hunt like I always do, testing the waters, getting a feel for the car on that specific track without doing much on the setup. Quickly improving just by driving a bit more precise, getting to know what my line actually should be.
That was 131.80.
Next few laps done, getting closer to the limit. Then I adjusted a few things in the setup, but still the most potential and the biggest chunk of time laid in my driving. Defining my braking points, hitting these apexes, accelerating as early as possible without losing the car. And then there are these curbs, which are a particular challenge here at Imola. Some you can hike, others you really should not. (1:29.1, 1.99 seconds off Ayrton. Slowly improving.
Sector 2 time is good.
The next hurdle actually would be to get below 1:29. What wasn't as easy as it looks here. And I don't know if you can see it here in this footage, but this was so much closer to, let's say, the actual ideal and optimal line and to the limit of the track, the car, and myself. This was actually the first lap where I felt, okay, this is the right direction to go, and this is a decent time. But all of this was only the prelude and the foreplay. Now let's get into the live action.
That lap time was 1:28.70. That's your best lap in the session.
Okay, so now let's see if I can go that last mile. I've again adjusted the setup, played around with the ARBs, right height. There's still a lot of in driving and perhaps a bit in the setup. It's still bottoming out quite a bit here and there, though I just raised the rear height. But first of all, let's deal with the necessary, with the must, and that is to drive cleanly. Whoa. Whoa.
You've just got out of track limits.
Well, not according to the game. I can go even tighter. Also here.
Your last lap time was at 1:29.05. Sector 3 is
Have been faster.
0.6 off your best.
Have been faster.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Ah, too late. Okay. Okay, wasted lap. The magic lies in the fact that I take as much curb as necessary to go for the shortest line. Like here, it is just here, not clipping. Not clipping. Because that unsettles the car. Also here. See? We don't want to waste centimeters, but then again, we don't want the car to jump. Okay, another try. That's the tricky part here. That's not good. That's too wide. Well, to beat Ayrton's time, everything has to be perfect.
Sector 1 time is good.
Nah, not good enough. Also here, slowed down too much. Too early. Too much rolling.
That last lap was at 128.25.
Okay.
Sector 3 time's okay.
I think this is my fastest time overall so far. But still 1.1 seconds away from Ayrton. Okay, another daring move. Even lower with the wings. 8 and 4 now. Maybe the increase in top speed will result in a better time. Let's see. So let's see where I end up. Okay. Sliding and oversteering through Variante Alta. No, too late. So too late.
That lap was at 128.94. Sector 3 is 0.7 off your best.
Man, I can feel the potential. So many mistakes. And made up half a second in Variante Alta. Fighting to keep the car on the track. Not good, not good.
That lap time was 128.59. Sector 3 time is fast.
Well, I know I have a 27 in me. So after my second stint, I am in P5 on the global leaderboard. I am the fastest McLaren MP4. The four guys in front drove with the Model 1 or Model 3. Three of these guys are actually faster than Ayrton in 1988. Once again, Ayrton did a 127.148. This is my target time. And I'm still 1.11 seconds away from that. More than a second to make up. I'd like to do a third stint, do again setup tweaks. I'd like to have a little more downforce because I think the 2 to 3K top speed gain won't lead to a significantly better time. Let me do my homework and see you for stint 3 in a second.
Sector 1 time's okay. sector 2 time is quick. That was a 127.
All right.
6-2. Sector 3 time is quick.
My first 127, guys. And still, there's still so much more potential. I know it. No. Bad. Oh God, lost half a second. Oh man. Oh, I even made up some time. Come on, come on.
28.00.
Just
Sector 3 is 0.6 off your best.
yeah, just hold on. I know I can do it. I'm close.
Your last lap time was
well.
28.00. You're now 0.34, slower than your best.
Well, of course the setup is not optimal. It's mid-corner where the car tends to go into a
Sector 1 time is good.
nasty oversteer sometimes.
Watch the track limits, please, Timo.
That shouldn't happen actually. Don't like that.
Your suspension's completely knackered.
When
There's nothing
turning-
you can do there.
When turning in, yeah, I'm not too fast for that corner. It's not a loss of mechanical grip.
9 off your best.
Now I've switched from oversteer to slide understeer. If I had to choose between the two, I'd always go for slide
Sector 2 time is
oversteer
okay.
because that's easier to correct, and there's still much more in it. Understeer means you're just sliding outside to the outside. There's nothing you can do except for getting off the throttle. You have more options when oversteering.
That might be outside track limits.
No.
That was a 128.00. Sector 3
Okay.
is 0.5, slower than your best.
127.999.
Sector 1 is a 10th off your best.
Let's see if I can gain something with that setup just by driving better. Too late. Oh yes. Variante Alta is key, man. Look at that. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh God, so close!
27. That's your best lap in this session.
So close! And still the setup is not perfect, guys. No, that's not gonna be it.
That lap was a 127.53. You. That last lap was a 127.52. Sector 3's 0.2 off your best.
Okay. But I am consolidating these times, guys. That's worth a lot. Come on, come on, come on, come on, please!
That lap time was 127.16. Sector 3 time is fast.
127.16. Oh, 2 chances up! Man! Three chances up, guys. 3 chances up. No! No! 3 chances up and I'm throwing it away. Come on. Actually, when I started this challenge this morning, I didn't believe I could do it or could come close to Ayrton's time. I started with 131, 130, 129, and it was a big, big hurdle to even get into the 128s. But with much more practice and with building up a muscle memory, working on the setup, and just driving and practicing, I've got better and better, and now I'm so close to Ayrton's time. Yeah. The funny thing is, my current setup now, which was a 127.1 with my fastest lap, is basically the same one that I started with this morning, at least regarding the wings. All other settings are a bit more tweaked. For example, I'm a bit lower and I'm just accepting that the car is bottoming out on the main straight, but the loss isn't that great, and of course it doesn't affect the driving or the top speed. So now, there's one final thing I did. Now I am back at front wing 10 and rear wing 5. Just for that tad more front downforce, mid-corner. I hope that's gonna be the right decision and does not result again in a mid-corner oversteer, what I actually don't like very much, because that comes out of a sudden, snappy, and yeah, you're wasting a lot of time correcting. All right, guys, so here we go. Okay, I at least will have to do 1 lap. The tires are pretty cold right now. Okay, 12 more thousandths to go. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll need the whole first lap to warm up the tires, so this is not gonna be the actual hammer time attack lap. Just using these corners like Tosa to warm them up. Let them scrub a little. They're still not up to temperature. We'll have to do another lap. Another 27.
165. You're now 0.49. Slower than your
Yeah,
best.
that's my 4th fastest time, and the tires are still not up to temp. Yeah, the car now drives like a charm. Very neutral for my taste. Superb. Awesome. Two times up, resulting in a 27.4. Okay, I am on the march, guys. This is the setup. This is the stint. Tires are now almost good. That last chicane, I'm only throwing the car through there. Okay, I'm well inside the 27s now.
0.7 off your best.
So, I've definitely taken that hurdle, that obstacle. 27s are no problem at all.
That was a 129.92. You're now 2.8 seconds off your best. Sector 1 time is good.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on. This has to be it. Come on. Yes.
126.
Yes.
1.82.
Yeah. Yes. I beat Ayrton in his own car. Woo. 34 years later. Never believed I could do it when I started this morning. Man, after the first laps. Wow, what a progress. And as always, there's still more in it, guys. As always, guys, there's still so much more in it, believe me. So yeah, guys, Happy Timo is talking to you. I'm the fastest MP4 driver on the planet at the moment with a 126.819. 3 times quicker than what Ayrton did back in 1988 in the real car. Well, I did it in the coziness of my super safe sim rig. Nevertheless, I'm only 0.4 of a second behind Spook and Ref, what makes me glad because especially Ref 35 is one of the fastest guys here in AMS2 time trial. But again, guys, here's to you. If I can do it, mediocre Timo, who's never been a competitive driver with real track experience or skill, I think you can do it. Here's my challenge. Beat my time in that wonderful car. I am not sponsored by Razer, nor am I in any affiliate connection with them or the game. This is my honest opinion. This is one of the best cars currently in AMS2 and perhaps the best Formula car you can drive right now. For me, as a sucker for 80s and 90s cars, classic cars of all sorts, this one's a blessing. You have to use the clutch, you have to use your H-pattern shifter, put some time in the setup, learn the car, learn your muscle memory, and the cool thing is it not only sounds wonderful, especially if you turn up your headphones, it rewards you big time. I really relate to that car. I feel connected to it. That's what we sim racers always want. Not only have some sort of muddled or whatever feedback, but I'd like to have a sense of control of the car. And when I'm changing my inputs, when I'm changing my setups, I'd like to feel that. Always being in control and not a passenger. And this one, I can only repeat, rewards you so much. So take your seat in that one, try it out. I know it's a DLC, but the 3 McLarens plus the Lotus 98T and the 2 Brabhams, in which Nelson Piquet achieved his first and second championship title, they are worth your money, at least as long as you're in any form into classic to retro Formula cars. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you liked it, please be so kind as to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't to see more of my content. I'll be back with another video in a couple of days, so see ya. Bye.